One of the most frustrating things as a Calgary MP has been watching Kent Hehr, the Member of Parliament for Calgary Centre, vote against jobs in our community, voting for Bill C-69, the No More Pipelines Act, voting for C-48, the tanker ban, for carbon taxes. Day after day after day, I have watched Kent Hehr betray his constituents and betray Calgary jobs. I'm here today with my good friend and colleague, Greg McLean. Greg is our Conservative candidate in Calgary Centre. And Greg, I know you share my frustration. What are you hearing on the doors about Kent's voting record?
We point out Kent's voting record to people. Honestly, people look at this no pipeline issue and they see no jobs happening in Calgary, continued division amongst the Liberals and the way they're splitting us apart as a country is the main thing. So the big message I'm getting these days is how we're not together as a country anymore, and our federal government's policies. Moving that policy forward as a country is going to be very important for us going forward, and people recognize that. People recognize that Alberta has a lot to contribute, and Bill C-48 and C-69 have done a lot to divide us from the rest of the country. We need to make sure that we get back together as a country here and build a government going forward. Good policy is going to build a better country going forward, Michelle. You know that.
Yes. Just a couple of things, Greg. I was in Atlantic Canada last week, and Atlantic Canada was swept by the Liberals in the last federal election. And what I heard, no matter what community I was in, was I cannot believe what Trudeau is doing to our country with these job-destroying bills like Bill C-69. And I think there was a real desire from the people that I met with to send a message to our communities that our country can be united in prosperity. Our leader, Andrew Hehr, has proposed policies that make sense for the environment, but also things that will grow our economy, like a Canadian energy corridor. You've got one of the most important ridings in the country in terms of the heartland of the Canadian energy sector. To anybody who's watching this, why is change so important, and how are you going to bring that about?
Well, good questions. You're right, Calgary Centre is the heart of the oil and gas community in Canada. There's so many head offices here, and so many have been closed as a result of this government's policies. And the inability to get infrastructure built is the fundamental part of that policy that just seems to be held up continuously. So getting past that is a big thing. I think a good understanding of that energy industry is important in a member of Parliament for Calgary Centre. I know a lot of the oil and gas industry has rallied behind me. I've been involved in financing oil and gas for 20 years here in Calgary now. And it's an important industry, obviously, for all of Canada, not just for Calgary Centre. We contribute a lot to this Canadian dynamic and this Canadian fiscal situation we're in. We're going to continue to build on that and hopefully build the country, fiscally and economically and socially going forward. Dividing us the way we have is I think, a big mistake in this current government.
So I've known Greg for probably close to 15 years now, dating both of us, and Greg has the experience of working in the energy sector and understanding what it takes to build a prosperous economy that develops our natural resources in a sustainable way. The way that we are going to see our country united in prosperity is electing people like Greg. And how you do that, no matter where you are, is two ways. Getting out and volunteering for your local Conservative campaign. If you're in Calgary, you've got to get out and support him. You can contact his campaign office. They'll be happy to have you. I know you're out on the doors like every single day. The other thing is to donate. We are up against a major foreign-funded election spending time that we're going to have to fight tooth and nail to get this message out. So donations to candidates like Greg make a huge difference. Even if it's $5, that goes a long way. That allows us to get signs on the lawn, door knockers out there. So this one's for all the marbles, and if you're watching from across the country, just know that how we are going to get better government is by electing people like my friend Greg. Working hard for you in Calgary. Have a great day.
Thank you, Michelle. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you at the doors.